The air is thick with excitement, a vibrant pulse running through the arena as fans from all walks of life gather to witness a true battle of spirit and skill, and you can feel it in every shout, every cheer, every stunned silence. There's an undeniable electricity in the atmosphere, the kind that only arises when something truly special is about to unfold. What makes this crowd so unique is their duality, polite yet passionate, disciplined yet deeply involved, not wildly screaming, but deeply connected to each moment in the ring. They know what they're watching isn't just a fight, it's a war built on honor, training, and legacy. We find ourselves now in the intense throes of round 3, and the question on everyone's mind is simple. How are these two warriors still standing after such relentless damage? The young fighter opens the round with an aggressive outside leg kick, signaling he's far from done, but the veteran, with years of ring wisdom in his movement, answers back with a masterfully timed combo, crisp, clean, controlled, showing that while youth has energy, experience has precision. He follows up immediately, his hands never dropping, aware of every possible counter. At this stage in the fight, it's no longer about speed or strength. It's about resilience, heart, and the ability to endure pain while making the smallest adjustments to survive. Every leg kick now carries a hidden toll, wearing down balance, punishing muscles, sapping movement, and Andrew knows it. He's adjusted, hands raised, face determined, eyes sharp. He's not just surviving, he's calculating. The elder sees an opportunity, throws Andrew down with authority, but Andrew, though rocked, defends a follow-up with impressive head movement and answers with a sudden flurry that reminds the audience, this isn't over. The pace quickens. The crowd roars louder. The team cuts off the ring, corralling Andrew into a dangerous corner, and Min aims for the kill with a high head kick, a devastating blow that narrowly misses the chin by millimeters, causing gasps across the stands. But then it happens. Min rushes in recklessly, his guard split for a second too long, and Andrew counters with a headbutt followed immediately by a massive right hand, and the collision of bone and power echoes through the venue. These aren't just strikes, they're statements. The commentary booth explodes, voices shaking, not just because of what happened, but because of what it represents. This is Southeast Asian combat at its purest form, where every fighter is shaped not just by training, but by culture, by pride, by history. A perfectly executed takedown by the young phenom shifts momentum yet again, a move showcasing both technique and raw strength. He steps forward with purpose, landing a teep kick square into the abdomen, pushing his opponent back and stealing breath from his lungs. The elder, still composed, shifts into southpaw with the calm of someone who's done this hundreds of times. It's chess now, high stakes, painful chess. But the youngster is digging in deeper, blood trickling from his nose, vision blurred, but spirit unshaken. That front kick empties his gas tank further, and the earlier barrage in the corner begins to show its effect. His movement slows, his rhythm breaks, and his breathing becomes heavier. Andrew's corner shouts with urgency, but it's too late. The clock ticks past the 2-minute mark of round 3, and with a final clean combination, the referee has seen enough. He steps in, and the bell is waved off. The fight is over. The winner, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the proud Kayan state, victorious by TKO. The applause is thunderous, not just for the winner, but for the battle fought by both. The pageantry of it all is breathtaking. Vibrant walkouts, tribal drums, dancers, smoke, pride stitched into every step. But the war continues. In the very next round, Tan is in deep trouble. He's dropped again, his legs jelly, his eyes glazed. The referee starts the count, but the writing's on the wall. The judges' scorecards are already swinging heavily in the other direction. But even now, Tan fights on. There's no quit in him, and that's what makes him a fighter. John gets caught again, a brutal right hand that echoes like thunder. An 8 count follows, but he somehow rises. Andrew attempts a spinning back fist, his last shot at turning the tide. It partially lands, drawing a cheer, but as he advances again, he's met with a brutal counter that shuts the lights out. This is the fight game, where milliseconds matter and mistakes are fatal. It's a harsh reminder that records might be the same, weight might be equal, but skill has levels. And tonight, those levels are on full display. The blue corner proves it again with a barrage, a hook, a right, a crippling kick, a step-in knee that folds the opponent. The referee rushes in, waving it off, another victory, this one by KO, in the 4th round. And just when you think it's done, the show keeps escalating. Jaw enters, a monster in human form, moving with intent, striking with bad intentions. He traps his opponent against the ropes, throws a slicing elbow inside with blinding speed, dodges low with elite footwork, and uses his range like a master. The smaller opponent tries to use speed, but Bareknuckle answers with a deadly elbow, then a vicious knee that sends shockwaves through the body. The opponent rises, but another spinning elbow cuts through the air, barely missing. But then, a thunderous left hook lands flush. The body collapses instantly, no need for a count. The arena is stunned into silence, then explodes. A highlight reel knockout, perfect, poetic violence. From the ashes of that final blow, the referee declares the winner by first-round KO, the blue corner. Bareknuckle from Pitching Academy, a destroyer among warriors, stands victorious, not just as a fighter,